Right, welcome back. We can love, but we also know that challenges happen. And when they do, the heartache, the pain that goes with that painful challenges in a relationship is so damn sore that it prevents us from moving forward. And many times we break up because of that. Or if you don't break up, you stay in a loveless relationship for years to come. And you learn to mask your pain, and you learn to do things that is just overcoming it, and you live so halfway. Now, there's no need to do that. But I would like you to identify for a few seconds to the one single core thing that you can think of that is preventing you to have that absolute fairy tale, blissful relationship with your partner, whoever it may be. You may sit there and you think, my life is repeating itself. I'm doing the same mistakes over and over in a relationship. No need to tear yourself apart. Just take a few minutes. Just sit very still right there where you are. And I'd like you to identify with this core inside of you, thinking of what it is. It might be my ability to trust, or my ability to be myself in a relationship, or to allow my partner to have all the freedom he or she needs, or my ability to truly say how I feel, or perhaps it may be as sensitive and as intimate in your intimate relationship. Maybe you struggle to truly connect with that inner place inside of you where you just want to give yourself to your partner. Whatever that may be, I'd like you respectfully to stay connected to that emotion. Now, for this coaching session, we're going to work on this one issue. And you may find that in all the things that we're going to do, they're going to start unravel. And we are going to get back to relationships because that is such an important part of our life. But for today, I'd like you to stay really connected to this situation, right? So for the practice side, let's say it is that I think my biggest challenge in my relationship is that I can't be authentic, that I cannot be my true self. Let's say that is your issue, right? So when we're going to do the process, you are going to use that as your opening sentence. You're going to say that in spite of the fact that I can't connect with my authentic self, that I can't be my truest self with my partner, I deeply and profoundly accept myself. So you stay connected. Now, as I promised, I'm going to coach you an algorithm to use in this process. It's a bit comprehensive, but I'd like you to truly, I'm going to take you very slowly through it, and then you will be able to follow it. But when you listen to the audio recording, I'm also going to tell you, but you first have to see it. So when I'm giving you the process, that you know how to do it. So we're going to start with the eyebrows. So when I'm saying, even though I can't be my authentic self, I deeply and profoundly accepting myself, I'm going to say, as you've been taught, let's tap now on the eyebrows. And I'd like you to see where I tap, and you will use this line and you will tap. Now my pressure is firm. I'm not bashing my head, but I'm really hitting there. While you're tapping, I'd like you to stay connected with this challenge of not, let's say, example, right? Not being authentic, not being able to speak my truth, not be able to show my true feelings. You're staying connected. You think about that all the time. And that's how we detangle it. So, eyebrows, and then below the eye, you keep on tapping, maybe 4, 5 times. Nose, chin, collarbone, and then, ladies, if you lift up your arm, I think the video doesn't really show where you see the strap of your bra. You have a little line there on both sides, and you can use your hands and you can tap on both sides of your rib cage, but almost there where your bra strap is. So you tap there 4 to 5 times, and then you go into the thumb and you're going to tap facing you on the thumb, then on the index finger, then on the middle finger, and you stay connected, thinking all the time about your biggest challenge, then the baby finger, and then we're doing a few karate chops. Right? Take a deep breath in. While we're just doing this practice, you are clearing profoundly. So by the time I'm actually giving you the deep process, you have already done this a couple of times. So let's try and follow, nice and sequence, follow with me. I'm going to speak out where you tap, you connect to your biggest challenge that you have identified that is preventing you from being your authentic self in your relationship, or the best part in your relationship. Let's start. Eyes, under the eyes, nose, chin, collarbone, maybe about 4 to 5 few times. Then here under your arms at your bra strap, and then your thumb, then your index finger, middle finger, baby finger, and then karate chop, maybe 10 times. Take a nice deep breath in. When we do this process, we also have a process called the 9 Gamut process. Now that is where we balance our right brain and our left brain. Now you know that when we are troubled and we have stress and anxiety, everything is in our left brain. This is where we can't think of an answer. We don't know what to do. It keeps us rolling upside down in bed, making us overeat or just being frustrated. The minute I maybe go for a walk, or I speak to someone, or I do an exercise to shift everything to the right side of my brain, I actually balance my left and my right brain. Once things are moving to my right side of my brain, I'm actually in a position where I feel lighter, I have clarity, and I know what to do. we have a body process that you can do to actually, a very fast way, balancing the left and the right brain. So once we've gone through the sequence, we're now going to balance our left and right brain. It's a strange exercise, but I know you will absolutely love it. So on the back of your hand, you see that there is a little place, right? So we are going to tap right there. You can feel there. I'd like you to really tap that place. While you're tapping at that place, and even if you close your hand as a fist, it will be easy for you to keep on tapping. Now I'm going to talk you through the process, but while I'm talking, you will tap, and when you're doing it, you continue tapping. So while you're tapping on that place, you're going to close your eyes and open your eyes. And then I'd like you to look to the right, down and right. And I would like you to look down and left. And then you're going to go with your eyes clockwise, slowly, and up. And then anti-clockwise with your eyes, and up. And then you're going to hum. You can do the humming on the same tone, or you can vary it up and down. I can't keep notes, so I'm just keeping the same note. So it's hum, 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 hum. And then you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, hum, 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 hum. And a deep breath in. If I ask you before the session, what is the level of your blockage? Now, the way to identify that is by saying to yourself, how much pain have I endured in my life by having this challenge in my relationship, having this personal block in my relationship? Now, a good way to measure is always from 1 to 10. And then 10 is absolutely disgusting, horrible. My relationship is ruined with this. And 1 is I have mastered it. I'm there. I'm killing it. I'm having it. The best relationship of my life. So once you finish with this process, you actually rivet your attention inwards by asking yourself, where am I now on that scale from 1 to 10? And then you see where that level is. And you're going to do this process repeatedly until it comes down. Now, because we are going to do many exercises over 30 days, you can do this process maybe once or twice a day. Now, Robin Sharma, and I've done a lot of his studies, have taught me that the 5 a.m. club is where big things are happening. You see, if we get up 1 hour before everything starts moving in life, and we do our meditations or prayers or goal setting, process work, spiritual work, exercise work, walking, a gratitude journal, in that first hour of the day, we set ourselves up for success. That is also when the brain is the most receptive for commands or direction in our subconscious mind, and also just before we go to bed. So if you want to do this process, the first thing when you get up, or you may be going to do it once or twice during the day, and then tonight before you go to bed you're going to do it again. Unfortunately, you can't do it the day after because there's more and more exercises. But once again, I promise you that you are going to be in such a phenomenal place once you are finishing with this program. So just to make sure we know the 9 gamut is you're going to keep on tapping on this point, eyes closed, eyes open. Look down to the right and up, and down to the left and up. Then you're going to look with your eyes clockwise and anti-clockwise. You're going to hum 5 times, count to 5, hum 5 times. Rivet your attention inwards to find out on what level you are. And if it's coming down, fantastic. If it's not, you keep on repeating the process. I am giving you my 100% guarantee that you are going to feel that something is shifting inside of you. You may not see a change in your relationship immediately, but you are going to start feeling yourself in a much better place. You are going to feel balanced, and you are start going to become more and more in your authentic self. The whole coaching program is for you to be balanced, to be the best of who you truly can be. And if that is not drawing the person that you in love with, or the person that is already in love with you 10 times closer to you, then nothing will. Happy unblocking your relationships.